Hello guys, what's up? It's Sonic here and welcome back to another video. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you all of my top best designed and basically I'm going to show you my top best designed and my favorite videos that I've made throughout 2022. So there's quite a lot, so we're going to go down for a bit and then we're going to go through. Alright, we're just gonna start from here because basically from this video right here. But yeah, so basically see this. So this video right here, Sonic Skit 7 Season 1, and all the way down. All of these are basically from my main channel because ever since I lost that, like I don't have access to it anymore, which is why I'm on another version of it. I've had to take all the videos I've wanted to take and bring them with me. And yeah, but anyways, so starting from this video here, playing Multiverse and all the way up, are all the videos from 2022. Of course, these are as well, because what the heck? I did not mean to click on that. You hear my old voice, my young voice. Of course, it still says 4 months ago, so of course it wasn't the whole year, but because these won't technically count as well, but I'm only counting it from videos that I've actually made and not ones I've took from my other channel, so. Now, I guess one of them would kind of be this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
So let me just go ahead and turn the volume down. In plain context, so this character with the big bushy hair, that's meant to be Finn, one of my friends online. Well, because I drew him as a Friday Night Funkin' character, and now of course I'm the one that has the blue hair on the right. Basically, I was drawing me and my friends as Friday Night Funkin' characters, and then getting them to rap battle, because I did it with a corruption as well to make it better. No, I wouldn't say this is good design, because of course the circles that appear above their heads are meant to basically represent who's singing. And the problem was, in this one, it was like super slow, so all the songs and the characters singing were like delayed. So I wouldn't say this is my favorite in words of design, but in a which one was my favorite kind of way, I'd say this one was one of my favorites because it just basically was. No, because this video right here is basically part 2. Sometimes when I put a name, it keeps putting it as untitled, so I would have to like put it as a specific name. Otherwise it wouldn't work for some reason. I'd say this video, the untitled video, is more better than the part 1. Now, of course, so one of my best videos I think I've done well on in 2022 is Sonic Heroes. Now, of course, ever since I did Chapter 3 Season 6, which I had to get from my main channel to put into here. Yeah, this one here, Season 5 to Season 6. I don't know why, but I just stopped. Not just because I still had to upload more, but because I think I just simply forgot. But then of course I started making it again because pretty well. I don't know how to explain it, that's why I'm just saying whatever comes from out of my head. No, because I did bring back the Sonic skits, but this time I got my friends to put the name. Okay, now this is where I find it is. So, of course, for a long time now, I've been going into Little Big Planet 3 and constantly making my own Friday Night Funkin' game, which I called Friday Mod Frenzy. And this video right here, versus Sonic 4 Week, is the first time I actually publicly showed it. No, because I only showed Sonic on his own. I don't know if this was in a separate level or not, but I still got a lot more. And then just after that, one of my videos, it's not good in design, but I think it's my favorite, was Little Big Tutorials. I bought it back. I know you probably won't remember, but in a very long time ago, I started doing the tutorials. But it was like very basic ones, so. But just after I made the Versus Sonic 4 week, which of course the title of the game was called Fighting with Frenzy, I then wanted to make a tutorial of how to make the characters actually rap battle. Now, the tutorial had a little snippet of it inspired by another tutorial, but besides that, I had to do it myself, so, because the tutorial I used, for some reason, wasn't actually working no matter how perfect it was. So, this is actually my first tutorial in this video I hit Little Big Tutorials, where I actually made my own, like, device work without using tutorials. Hello guys, what's up? It's Honest Guardian again. This is the first time that I today made it. That. Now this, what would be my next favorite? Hold on. So this one's one of my favorites because it after a very long time ago, I remember if I uploaded it, by the way, I used to upload Sonic Simulator way back, and I think I had like 3 videos on it, and then I stopped it, worked on it again, and I stopped it, and then this is the one I made then. And yeah, but I ended up forgetting about it, or cancelling it, because it wasn't really that good. Okay, now here's where it actually gets better. So from the digital, so from chapter 3 season 9 digitalization, so this video right here, and onwards, this is why it starts to get better. Now one of my favorite videos, so one of my best videos I made in 2022 in design, and so I don't, of course I keep saying that every video I've showed you guys is of course my favorite, but well, I would say this is my favorite, but not, let's say, bang on my. So basically, so a lot of people would be confused on why I started doing this, but basically, so at the end of this video here, Sonic Heroes Chapter 3, Season 8 to Season 9, basically what I wanted to do, instead of showing Season 9 the next day, like, just more plain, I wanted to actually show it more. I wanted to make it at like, ooh, what's it gonna be, or ooh, what's it gonna look like. So I decided to make it so instead of releasing Season 9 the next day, I would make a bunch of map concepts. Now, of course that means like, oh, I was making my own map concept of what I think Season 9 should be, even though I already knew what it should be. But to make it simple, I don't know why I never said it in the video, but what I meant by map concept was I was just making a bunch of different themes for Season 9, and that's because a lot of them were in my head, and I would forget about them if I were to eventually like release them like after Season 9. So to not forget about them, I just decided to just spew them out of my head and just upload them all. So this version of Season 9 was after the I.O., which was in the Season 8, Chapter 3 Sonic Heroes video. I wanted to make it so Sonic's tails were gone, and I can't remember what this thing was called down here, this little base down here with the black border on the left hand side of the map. But what this was supposed to be was that, whatever, I can't remember, I think it said, yeah, a bunch of glitch anomalies entered, and the biome was red, but it would of course send a bunch of old classic games to the island, to the map. So like all the way at so on the right hand side where the glitch is infected, all the way down at the bottom right is the Minecraft forest, or where the village is, and then in the middle where the sanctuary would have been is where Green Hill Zone could be found, and then up where the Daily Bugle could have been, or where the Steamy Stacks could have been, is Roblox. Now you can't really see it that well, but there's meant to be like Roblox and not Roblox. There's meant to be Robux all around the logo, but I think the green doesn't really go well with the grey, so you can't really see it. But if you do look closely or pinch your eyes, you should be able to see it kind of. And then look, there's the PY names. No, because this is before I had IBS Paint, because it had a specific font that made it look like Fortnite. Now I don't like this trailer very much, but this just basically introduces this video right here, Fight for Control. So this map concept here, Pixelated, this is the first one where I actually found the IBS Paint app. And in it, it had a font that made the font look like it was from Fortnite. So I didn't use that font to make the PY names, and as you see, it makes the names look much more real in a Fortnite way than the digitalization. No, because as you know, I did eventually make Sonic Alternatives, and it was basically another way of just me grabbing maps that I didn't like or didn't look well. Well, now that I look at them, like the digitalization that I used to make 2 months ago. And then I would remake them to look better. Especially I think because another app I had called PixArt would allow me to make such maps. Also, which by the way never happened, and the reason why is because either one of us wasn't online, which I think it was Finn. 2 was I forgot to tell him about it. And then 3 was just simply because I don't think I had enough memory, storage, or enough time. So I didn't say it in another video, but I basically cancelled the collab. Now this map concept that actually became having that had its own full story is called Fight for Control. So basically, after a long time, I've been wanting to make a story about like what would happen if a bunch of my friends got to a specific spot that looked so cool they wanted to take control over it. So I made this map concept called Fight for Control. But by the end of part 1, let me see if I can get the full map. Hold on. But by the end of part 1, the map was like completely destroyed almost. And the 0 point in the middle was of course very broken, destabilized and everything. So basically it wasn't looking great. Because of course I put Taylor as the main villain wise, because Taylor always loves like being the one who wants to drive things first, or wants to always get things first. So it would make sense I put him, but yeah. Now by the end of part 2, oh, I think the video is busted, hold on. Okay, so basically this was the last stage, because by the end of the video, if I were to skip through, it was basically, the rest of it was just basically talking about the what happened in this stage, and the rest of it was just the event. So this was basically the last stage of the Fight for Control. And as you can already tell, basically the map was completely destroyed, like pretty much one half of it, where the Taylor area is, was completely separated. Basically by the end of this, basically in the video, Finn had no choice but to save the world, save reality himself. Because if they kept going, by the time this all happened, the 0 point would have finished them all off at once, before even the map was completely eradicated. Okay, you know, I'm just going to say right now, so because most of the time I haven't been saying which ones are my favorite in design. So I'm just going to basically only watch the videos that I think I did well on for 2022. That way it's just more simple. Now this one isn't my favorite. Isn't that good? And it's kind of obvious because all it is basically the Flush Simulator cover. Now, of course, this is kind of my favorite, and only because, so basically a very long time ago, back when I was on my main channel that has, I think, still 90 subscribers left. Basically, way back on my main channel that I used to take control of, because I lost it. A very long time ago, I think like one of my oldest videos used to be Fortnite, but if chapter 1 was flooded, if you can remember that. But if you do, you're an OG. Now, a way to remember that is by going all the way down to the first Goodnight video. To the point where it wasn't even called Goodnight, and it used to have V-Bucks as its currency. So, and yeah, so I'm also going to make an evolution of Goodnight as well. Well, a slight evolution. Because of course, I think all the way up to chapter 2, season 6, that was the last time I ever showed the map evolution on YouTube, and then ever since then, afterwards, I've never did. And it's just simply because I've, like, when you stood somewhere on the map, all the way near the end, all the stuff would not be visible on the map, so you'd have to stand in a specific spot, so that's why. And also because from chapter 3 and onwards, the map was like way too big, and so I couldn't get the picture. No, because currently in chapter 3, season 6, I could have took the picture, which I have, and then showed it then, but it's already halfway through its season because I've already done half of its updates. So I would have to like basically draw the map updates, which would be very difficult and so on. But yeah, but basically that's all you needed to know. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so that's all. Now I don't think it'll be until tomorrow, so day of the new year, where I'll show the evolution of my 10-year channel. Well, actually no, I might have to do it today, because I'm pretty sure by then it will then go to, this channel will be then 11 years old, so. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, so that's that. Now this video I normally would have watched. I don't know. Now okay. This video right here was boys, we're going on a trip. And it wasn't just because it was in a game, but it was because me and my friends, I think it was Lucas in it and Finn, we found these Sonic outfits that looked really cute, small, and they were just perfect. Bussin'. And so basically we kept doing this even off camera, kept role-playing using this, because I built this myself and these guys wanted to copy it for themselves. So basically they credited me, because this was a custom ship, no not a ship, a custom boat. Well, ship as in like boat version, not the flying ships that go in space, but this is basically like a machine that drives across the water. And we basically kept making roleplays about it, like I kept rising the water up and down, I kept using this bridge that collapses when it falls down onto the ground. Basically the roleplay ended up turning out really good. And yeah. Okay, and this is when I started to get good at making. So like, one of my favorites in this video here, where I actually, so this is the first Sonic Heroes map that I actually got to chapter 4. And yeah, and sorry about that, I just wanted to watch that video in my spare time. But anyways, yeah. This was basically Rifle Control map series, but this time the thing had moved on to chapter 4. I call this map was really DX because it was basically the Fortnite map, but it was all blue. And of course, the difference you could see. So the difference with this Fortnite map was that it's all blue, but also because Misty Meadows is also got pink trees. Dirty Docks isn't here, instead it's Ninja HQ. And instead of Sweaty Sands, we have Tropical Shoreline. See, there's still a way to tell the difference. If I didn't add those 3 different changes, you could still tell the difference. It's just basically blue. This was the only map that got its name as we had a 451. Another thing that got cancelled in Gun Night was this update. I can't remember. Oh, when was it? Now, I think the reason why I made this was because I got told in real life that at some point in November there was like a firework night going on, or basically a bonfire night. And I can't tell. I think this video was either made 2 days before it happening, or not. I can't remember when bonfire night started, but it basically started like almost in the first week of November, and I think, I can't tell if I made this 2 days before or not, but either way, this was basically going to be a So the premise of this was that it was going to be where a new bonfire special like limited edition quest would open every 2 days, and it would be special bonfire cosmetics, if you know what I mean by that. And so you'd be able to play for exclusive rewards, special weapons, and more. And it says it starts on the Saturday the 5th, so I think that was when the bonfire night happened. No, it's not. Because I remember putting the name of the videos as little dates right here. Because I think that was supposed to tell you when it happens. So I can't tell. So now I can't tell if this video. Yeah, so it was made on the 2nd of November, so good thing it tells me. So this video was made on the 2nd of November. And okay, so yeah, this video was made on the 2nd of November, and I think the 5th of November was when the bonfire night started, if I'm not wrong. So basically, it was made 3 days. New weapons containing interesting mechanics, and then the question mark one, because I was going to add something else, but I can't remember. No, of course, this special event, the Bonfire Night event update in Good Night, it ended up never happening. And I think it was either because nothing much really happened outside, like I didn't hear much fireworks, or it was just because I just couldn't be also updated. But basically, either way, this is the second special event of Good Night that could have happened, but I cancelled it. Now this map, this is of course the official Chapter 3 Season 9 map of Sonic Heroes, which is why it says official in it. But it's also because it's the first video that had that I had used the Pixar app to make the map. But yeah, look, as you can see, this is the. So of course it turned out completely different than the map concept showed, and now you can tell why. But on the 13th of November, this was made. Now, just to point out, these little blue squares of here was made by a little text trick I did, and I stopped doing it for the rest of the maps I made, and I think it was specific just simply because it was lagging out Power Director. But then I did this thing where instead of just saying version 1.10 or 1.20, which was a boring way of showing the updates, I just decided to make separate videos of them. So and then I just simply called them Update 1, Update 2. And I think this Season 9 had like, I think 5 updates, and I think Season 10 only had like 4 or 3. And you'll see why. Also, these two videos here, so this one right here, So, cause I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna make. So I am gonna make like more videos, but I'm probably gonna do them later, just simply because I can't be asked to. Or I might do them tomorrow because as long. So basically, these special videos about like my 10-year channel, or stuff that I have in my camera that I haven't uploaded at all. Or evolutions of Good Night or something like that. Basically, all the special videos that I would normally upload today. If I don't have time, I'm probably gonna upload them tomorrow. Because from today and tomorrow, that it will still feel like the celebration. This is basically the fun map, but it isn't. And I think I called it Frostbite. But this map is gonna be in my other video, where I show all the stuff that I've never uploaded or ever done, or have never been used. So this will be one of them because I completely forgot about it. But at the same time, I also forgot about this one. So this was for December 15th, basically 2 days before my birthday, which is the December 17th. And this was so basically this was the official Silencer's Guardian map. So basically this would be where me and all my other online friends I used to hang out with, I still do, would all be in a POI on this map. Now I've put the POI name, so it's not gonna release yet, probably not until like at some point in January. So I didn't cancel this one, but I cancelled the Christmas special one because I forgot. And then I started doing Sonic Alternatives. Now, I want to quickly point out the reason why the Sonic Heroes Chapter 4 says it's on December 16th. That's of course not its official date, but it's just like, it's just a day so that it would make me remember it.
3, 2, 1, go!
So this video right here, Arena's Corruption, this from this video and onwards, I recreated all my corruptions. So this is corrupted boyfriend on the left, and then this is me on the right. And I basically remade my corruption story, and I've already gone up to week 4, so I've already done a lot. And that's of course. Now in this video, so my friend Finn, he's on the left, and I'm on the right in my corrupted form. And then I made random songs using a DPM drum pad machine app. And so instead of taking up my stories, I would upload them to YouTube. So yeah, I did try to make my own story, which I'm probably gonna remake. Sonic Heroes Alternatives, this one here is my favorite. All the Chapter 4 teasers are my favorite. And then this one, so of course, the first half of the video was a custom working event I actually made. And then the other half of it was and then the other half of the video I took to make the storyline. Now I only made one teaser season 6.
Okay. Locate the best hunters across all realities.
Signatures triangulated and defined. Execute.
But yeah. So I'm just gonna say right now, all the map videos I made are my favorites. Some of them aren't, but most of them are. Now, fun fact, so if we go back, so the title of the Storybook Films video, you can see it has this weird back image as this. But this was actually supposed to be for Chapter 4 of Good Night. I mean, no, not Chapter 4 Good Night, it's on Chapter 4 Sonic Heroes. Which is right here, but I never used it. Instead, I used it for something else. This this one right here is a complete evolution, as the title says, chapter 1 to chapter 4. This was a complete evolution of Sonic Heroes. And this took a very long time to upload. And specifically because I had to basically grab every single map video. But of course, now it's a complete evolution of the map. And of course, I didn't include all the updates of each season, because otherwise that would make the video almost like an hour long. Well, not obviously an hour long, but it would make it very long, and it would end up uploading like literally weeks later. But so I only included the maps of each season. But that's still a complete evolution. But basically, it took a very long time because the pad had to keep the time. I haven't watched most of it. And of course, I didn't release chapter 4 yet, so I just simply took the image of its trailer. No, because this video right here was the only time I released a gun update on that, because it wasn't much in the update. I probably will still do that, but I'll probably still talk in there. Now forget about this video, this story right here, Infinite Realities. I don't know what I was doing then. Now this one, Fractured into Reality, which is supposed to happen on 27th of December. Never happened. I ended up delaying it. So all the corruptions are my favorite. Gun Knight 2 is my favorite because I basically talked about it. Creating my own island, episode 1, the Grasslands. This is basically, I started making my own drawing series. Okay, and this is the way I start to get good. So, of course, my favorite ones are these ones that say Fortnite Reality 2, or Fortnite Golden Touch, Fortnite Civilization, or Fortnite New Year. They're basically like really. And then we got this one here. Then we got this one here, Fortnite Golden Touch. Now, because I had a really good idea of it, that's why I made it. So I got Midas Factory. So this time, so in this specific series, I actually showed the POI's name and then explained what it had. For a fact, this little building here is actually from Neo Tilted, but with the app, I managed to cut out the bit I needed to make it look like the ghost building. And then Pixar had this little effect that I could put, basically it was literally called Stay Gold, and it did that. And then of course the last two are my favorites in design. I called this because the effect I used, it wasn't of course called solar, but it made like half the image have this weird colors, as you can see on this Stark Industries down here. This is, so I didn't say it because I just didn't want to. I wanted you guys to figure it out. And then this is the Pop Plaza. And then of course the last video I've made was to celebrate the new year. This is 2 hours ago, it says. No, because I'm proud of this one, because this actually looks like it's still as you can see, I only put dialogue for the Okay, I just want to quickly mention, I forgot, so every time I upload the music to the video, I have to cut it off to where the video ends, so that the music fades out right when the, as you can see, right when the screen just goes black. So basically it would end like roughly 1 minute 12. But I just realized now that I forgot to actually cut the music down, so the video just... So that was an accident, because otherwise it would have lasted less than a minute. But yeah, so that's basically the best design and best favorite videos. I know I didn't do much, but it's whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.